Electro swing music. So, this is technically week 3 of the Music Map project. This is the week for jazz. I am doing electro swing for my subgenre this week. And you might be like, electro swing? And yes, this is one of the newer subgenres of jazz, and I'm just going to read off of my document here so I don't get any of this information wrong for the origins of electro swing music. So, as you probably know, music history likes to repeat itself. After the financial crisis of 2008, swing proved to be once more the preeminently escapist genre, just like it was during the Great Depression. Not only the music, but many aspects of the pre-war era of the 30s started to regain a renewed interest at the dawn of the 10s, like fashion, TV series, dance, and, of course, music. Especially swing dance and Lindy Hop courses at parties experienced a sharp rise, and the optimistic genre of swing received a small revival, but one that was clearly a different genre than swing. The electrifying floodwave of electropop and electro house finally got a grasp on jazz. It finally got it. And certain solo EDM DJs took an interest in big band jazz, recreating the original sound with electronic means and intermittent sounds, which makes it sound somewhat sharper, more syncopated, and chopped, like breakbeat music. Electro swing is sometimes regarded as a subgenre of electro jazz, but the two are fairly different. However, a certain degree of overlapping should come as no surprise. I chose electro swing because I absolutely adore electro swing music. I am going to draw a big, huge heart around electro swing music because I love it. I'll talk about this a little bit later, but when I was introduced to electro swing music for the first time, I just absolutely fell completely in love with it. It was just such an amazing subgenre that I loved. So, let me just get straight into some of the song recommendations that I have. Some of these song recommendations that I have are from a playlist on Spotify that I would recommend that you check out if you're interested in electro swing music. It is just Spotify's curated electro swing playlist, so I will put that up on this side of the screen that I'm not standing on, the code to scan for the Spotify to get to it. And the first song that I'm going to talk about is Lone Digger by Caravan Palace, or the first two songs I'm going to talk about are by Caravan Palace. The first song is Lone Digger, which was kind of my introduction to electro swing music. I found this song through the video game called Beat Saber. And if you've ever heard of Beat Saber, it is a rhythm game where you slice blocks with lightsabers in VR. Super cool, but it was one of the top songs being downloaded by people, and I was like, I'll try it out. And I heard the song, and I just immediately fell in love with it. It's so good, immediately added it to my Spotify playlist. I also really like, especially in Lone Digger, how one of the people from the band Caravan Palace raps over the electro swing beat and brings that different element into it. I absolutely love that, adore that. I think it's so cool how they do that. The second song by Caravan Palace is called Black Betty. In a lot of electro swing music, people like to sample. One of the things that I love about electro swing music is the use of samples in the music and the use of the drums in the music, because swing music obviously has these like big like jungle-esque drums, and you combine it with trap drums, it just makes it sound so impeccable. And I just absolutely love it. With Black Betty, they use a really cool sample, and Black Betty, bam lamb, Black Betty, bam lamb. I won't sing because it's playing in the background right now, but I love Black Betty. I love Black Betty. It's another just amazing Caravan Palace song with just an impeccable sample that I absolutely love. The third song that I'm going to introduce to you is called Booty Swing by Parav Stellar. I don't want to get any of these names wrong, which is why I'm reading off of my Chromebook. I absolutely love the sampling of the voice in this song and how they chop it up, kind of like I was talking about at first. Like the syncopation and the choppiness of the vocals is just so cool to me. I am absolutely just in love with it. And that is one of the like magnum opus aspects of this song. And also, of course, the saxophone. Who doesn't love a good sax solo? Like, ugh, absolutely adore it. The fourth song that I have on here is 3 O'Clock Things by AJR. Now you might be like, AJR? They're a pop band. They are. They are also one of my favorite bands. This song, specifically, when I heard it for the first time, I was just blown away because I love electro swing music. I love AJR. When you combine them, woo, it's such a good song, and it's a contrast to any of the other song recommendations that I'm going to give you because it is a more poppy song. I guess, yeah, it's a more poppy song, and I just absolutely love the like sample that they use in the song that you can hear in the background right now. I love how they implement the electro swing elements, but also it's still like AJR song. And so I thought I would include it on this list because it's not, I wouldn't call it an electro swing song, but it has elements of the electro swing genre, which is why I included it on this list. Next song is Betty Boop, Electro Swing by Betty Boom. Oh, I love this song. I love all these songs. They're so good. So I love the back and forth in this song with specifically the sample, how it's a solo singer and then like a crowd vocal, which you can probably hear right now. I just absolutely adore that about this song. So amazing. But then the song does a complete switch up from the electro swing vocals, goes into a full techno ass drop that I'm so in absolute love with the drop in this song. So cool to me. And yeah, the drop with the keys in this song. Whew, the keys. I love the keys so much. They are just so crazy good. Like, oh, I love this song. I don't have the words. Like, I'm speechless. This song made me speechless. The first time I listened to this song, actually, when that initial drop hit and it just completely switched the song in a different direction, my jaw literally dropped. I went, because I was just so amazed by it. And the drums in this song, the keys in this song, just an amazing electro swing song. Absolutely in love with it. The next song I have is Friend Like Me, Electro Swing Remix by Wolfgang Lohr and Ashley Slater. Love, love, love. I'm saying that about all these songs, but I do. That is why I chose these songs as recommendations, because I love all of them. Friend Like Me is a song from the Disney movie Aladdin. You might be like, Disney? Aladdin? That doesn't sound like it would be electronic at all. And so what they did is they took the song, which is regularly like a swing song, and like I was stating earlier, some more like DJ, EDM DJs took big band stuff. And this song has a very big band feel to it, and they absolutely nailed it on this remix. And I always say with some remixes that like a lot of remixes go overboard, like, or they don't do enough to keep you engaged. It's either too similar to the original song, or it's too far away from the original song that it's like, well, I'm going back to listen to the original song. This does it perfectly. This is, I wrote on my sheet that I'm reading off of here, the impeccable sample, and it just adds so much without adding too much. It's the perfect type of remix. So it adds enough to keep the song interesting, but it doesn't add too much to stray from the original song, but it adds enough to where the song isn't, oh, I've heard this before. It's literally the same as the normal song, except you got a drum pad and you went da-da-da-da-da over and over during the song. The final song I have on this list is Hit the Road Jack Tech House Remix by Betty Boom, Dorade, and Masquerade. It's pretty much the same deal as I was talking about with Friend Like Me. They took a song not too similar to the original, not too much of a leap from the original either. Just impeccable sample on this song, a great drop, great sample. Not much else to say about that one, but I absolutely love it. All of these songs are on the Spotify playlist again, that I will put up on the screen. And in the background, you obviously heard these songs playing, but I will include links in the description of this video for the Spotify playlist and for all of the songs that I mentioned in this video, because absolutely adore them, absolutely amazing. Yeah, I love electro swing music. I could go on and on for hours and hours talking about this genre of music and just music in general. I'm such a music nerd. But, I mean, yeah, that is the end of this week of my music map project of jazz, electro swing. I drew a little guy up here. He kind of got covered up by my heart, but, yeah. My top 3 songs that I would recommend you listen to on the list are Black Betty, Caravan Palace, Betty Boop by Betty Boom, and the Friend Like remix. And also, as kind of like honorable mention, the AJR song as well, just because it's such a contrast, but yeah, it does all the same stuff. So thank you, and I will see you for the next genre.